When we first heard from White Rock that the school was going to be closed down, we didn't really have an idea of how that would play out.
I was just thinking mainly of how do we all of a sudden send everybody home and close the school?
As this pandemic unfolded, I became more and more aware of the difficulties we would be faced with as a school, not just the school itself, but our school community.
Because the Montessori environment is very hands-on. It's very individualized learning. And so we were a little nervous about how that was going to play out in our at-home life.
Change is tough. It's tough for everybody, especially if it's different from your current worldview.
It was an immediate turnaround. How are we going to do what we do in new circumstances?
I heard from Connie what we were doing, and I realized, oh, we can still have school even if we're not allowed to go to the building anymore.
Good morning, Lachlan. Hi, Teddy. I love your intro.
White Rock Montessori's home learning plan is our intention to provide the same quality of education and connection between the faculty and staff and the children that we have when we're in on-campus learning.
We really wanted to emphasize continuity of service for our families.
I wanted to make sure that we had a plan in place that made the teachers feel really confident about their ability to connect with the students, and also the parents' ability to provide support for the students as they started learning at home.
We also wanted to keep it true to our Montessori philosophy.
The whole team, there was not a single person not involved in bringing the home learning plan together.
We're a pretty can-do attitude type place. Make it workitude, sometimes we call it. And so I think that was really a lot of our driving focus.
And so we quickly put a team of people together to formulate that vision and bring it to reality.
As a school, we broke out into levels and then broke down by subject what the kids needed to learn.
And then each level team came up with a plan for how they would manage that plan in terms of scheduling when to deliver lessons, when to do all of the elements that we would do in the classroom, including community meetings, extended curriculum classes.
I think this type of plan and the way that it was implemented really met that need of keeping the normalcy, keeping the structure, even though it had to be through a computer.
The teachers have done an amazing job in their planning and execution of the at-home learning plan.
And it was explained really well. We're going to have the lesson plan. It's going to be at home. You're going to come and get boxes.
One of the things we knew we needed to do was get materials into the hands of our students. And the only way we could think of to do that was to create our home learning kits.
The home learning kits were super fun to make. The ability to just go in and think, what are some fun things that we could put in there? What are some projects that go along with what we're teaching that the kids can do? And it was really a way to give a little bit of love physically to those kids.
One teacher from each level got together in the activity room, and we had bins all over the activity room, and we were just putting things in.
So I think they did a fantastic job of providing us all of the things that we needed to move into this at-home learning environment.
Who we are as a school is determined by our connection with each other. And so a big success of the home learning plan has been our ability to stay connected.
We are a school that is built on community with very real emotional connections to one another.
If I didn't have that school, I really would wonder what my kids were going to be like later.
Community is such an important part of who we are at White Rock Montessori, and it would break all of our hearts to know that a child or a family could not be at our school any longer because of this unforeseen circumstance.
You know, some of the families have lost their jobs, are worried about not just whether they can continue at school, but whether they can feed their families.
I've known parents that go through a struggle, and school is the last thing, the first thing to go. And it really shouldn't, because this is such a good education to have to say goodbye to.
And so that is a big motivating factor for the Community Strong campaign, to keep this community together. So our desire as a school is to ensure that we have funds available to be able to offer relief next year for families so that they can continue at our school for many years to come.
What I do know is that those that can give. If you can give, oh my goodness, you are giving a kid a lifetime of knowledge.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, bye, Lyra. Bye, everyone.
Bye, see you next time. Bye, Valentina. Bye, Valentina.